What up, party people? Welcome back to another episode of Controversial Album Covers. This is episode number 20. So here we go. Supertramp's Indelibly Stamped. It was released on June 25th, 1971. This is actually their second album. However, it is the first one released in the United States. Supertramp, their self-titled debut album, was not released until 1977. And that's kind of an important piece of information in my diatribe in a minute, so hold on to that. So here it is. Ta-da! Originally, a lot of people said it was Rusty Scoose was the cover artist, or I'm sorry, the model on the front because of the tattoo. It says Rusty on the front, but it's actually not. It is Marion Hollier, and that was proved because she actually has credit on the album on later presses, and the tattoos match up with other pictures. She was paid £45 at the time for the photo shoot, which is the equivalent of about $750 today. Now, this album didn't do very well, neither did their first album. In fact, Roger Hodgson, the lead singer, said that this was their surviving album or survivor album because they did this to appease management because they were to get back in good graces with management because their first album did not do very well. Sadly, this one didn't do very well either, which may be why this didn't cause a lot of hype. Originally, A&M, it said, I did a lot of research in what I found out was that A&M said that they originally put 2 gold stars over the nips on this, but I searched high and low. I looked at all past eBay listings, every listing on Discogs, PopSpsych, everything you could find, and I could not find a single copy that has the gold stamps on it, or the gold stickers. So I don't know if it actually exists. I assume it does, but it's the interwebs, so you can't always believe everything they have to say. It was banned in Australia to some degree. A lot of record stores refused to carry it, and the ones that did carry it just sold it to you in a brown paper sleeve. But again, this is confounding to me because this was the first album released in the United States for Supertramp, but the year before, so this was released in 71. In 1970, you had Santana's Abraxas, which caused all kinds of controversy because of the naked lady on the front. That had stickers covering it up and all sorts of crap. And Rolling Stones released, same year as this one, 71, Rolling Stones released Sticky Fingers, which they got in trouble for the man's crotch and the zipper and Andy Warhol and all that crap. And then next year was Jerry Garcia had boobs on his cover, and he got in a whole lot of hot water for that. And then, of course, in 72, you also have Mom's Apple Pie, which is one of the most ridiculous album covers of all, and they got in a whole lot of hot water for it. But I suspect it's because it just didn't do very well. It never charted. Nobody cared about it. It wasn't really considered a success. It did eventually go gold in Canada and France, but that was like decades later, or at least a decade later. So I suspect that was it. Nobody really cared because it was Supertramp and nobody knew who they were, but it did cause some stir in Australia and England. But I don't know, there it is, man. Spatula City Records, as always, thanks for watching. Buy 9, get 1 free. Free shipping on orders of $50 or more. And all of our used records are ultrasonically cleaned.